Oh, it is there. Okay, so open that with Photoshop or some editor, and now you get this. Um, if you want a, well, you can do it. Okay, if you want to um, see this with black lines on a white background, just invert the image. Um, well, I should know this. Okay, and there you go. You got a white background. You could probably use the blend mode, multiply or lighten, mess around with those if you want to overlay it or something. Basically, now what you can do is, and what you probably will do, is you can start messing around with this. And oh, before you do that, make sure you start on a new layer so you don't have these black lines messing you up. And now what you do is you just go in here, paint it with some weird stuff. You'll do something much more detailed, and I'm just doing this to just show that it works. And I will also use a brownish sort of color with the paint bucket. I'm going to lay that on top, and I'm going to use the lighten. No, I'm going to use multiply. Multiply will make black visible and white not visible. So you get these black lines, and I can make it invisible later. Okay, so we got this, and I want to do one filter because I'm such a cheap bastard. Fibers. Fibers is based off of the two colors you have selected. And there you go. You got something that's really, really weird. I'm actually going to Gaussian blur all this stuff too. And now you got something. I don't know what that is, but you got something, which is paramount. Just as a test, I'm going to leave the black lines in. I'm going to save this. That's just as a PSD to have as a backup. And I'm going to save it again as a TGA. I'm going to overwrite the original one, and I'm going to use 24 bits per pixel. I'm not going to select compress RLE. I found this to work for VTF images earlier, so I'm just going to mess around with that and try it. Okay, so back in here, close the UV texture editor. I want you to go to Rendering Editors, Hypershade. Let's go to Phong E, go to Color, go here, and find your image. And again, I will explain the file system. It is pretty long and detailed. Well, it really, I don't know. I'll explain it later. Now, oh, you know what I did? I left those black lines on. So yeah, I actually wanted to look at something specifically here. I wanted to look at the corners. And there does seem to be that black line. But you'll notice that, I mean, this isn't too bad for a texture, even for wood. But let's say I'm a lazy fart, and I don't want to do that. I am going to do something different, though. So I'm going to save this as Tutorial Knife 4. I'm going to start a new video just to be safe.